Hi, thank you for stopping by my website. I trust you're here to learn a little bit about Richard Button and his candidacy for the North Carolina House District 44. I wanted to give you a little background on my life experiences and how I was employed so that you can see I think that background makes me qualified for being a good representative to a variety of people within District 44. I started my earliest time of doing anything other than helping out around the house. Of course, I had a paper route as a young man. I delivered items from a drugstore to people in the neighborhood as another example. I also had a job at a local car company later on, washing cars, and then moved into becoming a mechanic, working on cars a little later on. I also had a job in an implement dealer, creating, building new equipment, putting it together when it arrived, and also being as a mechanic. I worked at a farm store or at a farm company that we actually did farming, plowing, feeding the livestock, doing different farm chores. So I have that background. I also then spent the most of my career in an engineering environment of a local manufacturing company. We built products that were used by many different industries: power industry, chemical refineries, the petroleum industry, and we had products and companies all over the world. I started out as a drafter. I became a designer lead for several projects. I also became the standards coordinator for the company, and I spent many years doing training and teaching people how to apply standards correctly, how to understand them, to read them. That took me to a lot of our facilities, both in North America and the rest of the world, quite a few different cultures. So that experience with cultures, I believe, also helps me understand the variety of people within our community. During that time, I also owned a small business for about 10, maybe 12 years, and had to operate the business as well as keep the books, run the finances, pay bills, of course, not only for my business, for my home life. And then during that time, I also was a financial manager for our church that we attended. That responsibility was about 30 years. So I believe my experience with work, my experience with family, my experience with finances gives me quite a breadth of background to represent the people here in Cumberland County. If you have any questions about myself, about what I stand for, I'm always open to conversation. Give me a call. My phone number is found in one of the pages here in the website. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to representing you.